Hey guys, welcome to the season 13 review. I am starting to lose count myself now. Yes, and as you can see, six in a row. It is half a dozen titles in a row. I don't know how I've done it, but there you go. But that's a really good record. But I think another record may have been broken here. Per Arne Thomason, who, as you've seen over the last I don't know, like 6 seasons or whatever, has been a bit of a beast for Man City. Well, he's just topped everything as he scored 59 goals, and that's just in the league. Can I just show him really quick? Um, this is absolutely preposterous in every single way. Um, there you go, 59 and 15 assists, just the 15 assists as well. Midfield struggle. I mean, look, but overall he got 71 overall. That's including 12 in Europe, and that's incredible. So I believe someone said to me once, you've downloaded my save. I meant to say, and he also scored 59 goals. Can't remember who it was, but someone said he also scored 59 goals after they downloaded my save. There we go. But let's see transfers. Can't remember if I brought anyone in. Right. No, I haven't. Okay, so I have to go over that. Of course, we know about Hasley. He's here now from Man City. He's done okay. He's done not bad. He's not bad. But let's go over fixtures and how we done. So we go from February here. Um, so we've got the Premier League in. Actually, let me just show you the Premier League. Actually, I should show you it before we move on. There it is, 2 points ahead of City this time. As you can see, it's kind of getting a bit repetitive as in City, but hopefully that will change. Manchester United going back up there now with third and just 3 points behind us, and then Tottenham in fourth, Chelsea and Arsenal in the Europa League. Southampton surprise package there in seventh. Huddersfield actually surprisingly holding up quite well. No, sorry for Millwall, Watford and Charlton, who them lot just seem to come back up and so do Wolves sometimes. They sort of come back up at will. Like they'll come up and then they'll go straight back down, up, down, straight again. So it's very annoying. But this is how we did. As you can see, just going on really good runs. Unfortunately, we got taken to a replay by Sunderland. As you can see, Hasley with the goal again. They came out, they really did well in this. I kind of played like a sort of. Yes, I know, I remember this now. Joseph Langevin, extremely bad game by him. He had a pretty bad game. I am considering selling him. If he has another bad game, I'm going to throw him in. Actually, it wasn't extremely bad, but he was pretty. He mishandled quite a lot of shots and all that. But the major disappointment was Vaclav Kadlec, who was again fairly ineffective. So we got taken to a replay, and we'll get to that in a minute. But we drew Marseille, in the Champions League, and this was unbelievable. I thought it's going to happen again. So Martin Moon, who's got a great name, scored the penalty. I think it's French. I think he's French. So he pronounced that with an accent. Oh no, sorry, he's Australian. Oh, fair enough. I thought he was French. Martin Moon. So that's the real way of saying it. Scored penalty, and I thought, fuck. Then Fierro equalised a few minutes later. Samaki then scored again. So it's 2-1. I'm thinking this is going to go all horribly wrong. We then played Sunderland again. I played a much stronger team. Jerry Moore with a hat trick. It's like, how does that work? It's amazing actually the difference how crap my second choice team is. I think that's the point. But we did then go ahead, we built on that. I played a much stronger team, Fierro and Moore playing up front once again. As you can see, far stronger team, if not pretty much full strength. And yeah, we won 3-0. So to the Champions League, 0-0 against Chelsea. We won 5-1. They couldn't get going. Goetz scored in the first 2 minutes, and he scored a penalty. And that really sort of knocked the stuffing out of them. They're like, whoa, just, that they didn't know what to do after that. They really couldn't come back. Tower out here getting a late goal consolation for them. But, yeah, they were blown away. Goetz blew them away. Fierro adding to it, and Sadler with one as well. We then played Wigan twice in a row. Went to the DW and got beat them again in the FA Cup. Fredinho with an early penalty. We mostly dominated this game, as you can see. no one really had a particularly bad game. It was just they this Diallo guy had a really good game. That was about it. And as you can see, we just kept jumping along, and we played Manchester United in the quarterfinals. And the first game was pretty damn easy. I don't know what happened here; they just didn't turn up. So it was 4-0. But unfortunately, we couldn't replicate that as it's another loss against City. This is when Thomason was really good. They again, it's sort of like how you start, and we didn't. I mean, we had the better start in this case with Jerry Moores, but we faded away, and it's quite rare on the save so that you have actually faded away. Usually, once you start well, you build on that, but we couldn't because every time we'd pull it back, they just snatch it away from us. So really annoying. That Oliveira who took that penalty, he'd had a really good game, so that was pretty annoying. And then we went to Old Trafford, and it was 5-2, so we avenged that. And Rodriguez there scoring in the first minute. And I thought, oh, this is going to go all tits up, isn't it? But no, thankfully, Fredinho and Goetz to the rescue once again. So we got to the semi-finals. And then this is when things really started to go. I thought things were going to really go tits up. We lost 4-0 to Arsenal. Um, Ramirez had a bit of a shocker, to be honest. I mean, well, actually, no, it wasn't really Ramirez. A lot of them would. Actually, no, I don't want to single out anyone. Kajir had a shocker, though. I think he was pretty bad. Goetz and Fredinho are fairly ineffective. Ericsson sadly did okay. Goethe was very ineffective. Rui Silva was rubbish. Cartazolo, when he came on, he was rubbish. Moore couldn't even have an impact. So yeah, we are blown away there by Arsenal. One of my worst defeats on this save. But we went to Wembley, got to the FA Cup final, beating Huddersfield 3-0, and you can see, not a difficult FA Cup run again. It's like haven't really had too many challenges. I mean, okay, you went Man United first off, I'll give you that, but I think they played like a slightly, I think they played a slightly underpowered team, whereas I went full strength. Might have even holidayed this actually. Oh no, I didn't. Then we had Doncaster, Sunderland, Wigan, and Huddersfield. Apart from that Man United game, there really wasn't a lot to it. But we had Marseille, not Marseille, sorry, because we played them, Lyon in the semi-final, 0-0 at our place. We just could not break the door down. Incredibly frustrating. More Fredinho again, just like I don't know. He just when the big game comes, he just can't score. Really annoying. Well, thankfully we did advance through to the final. It's another final for us. It was still 0-0, and we went into extra time. So let me just paint this picture for you. Fierro and Moore, we went 2-0 up inside the first half of extra time, right on the edge, like right on the end of half time, and then they got two back. And obviously it wasn't enough since we had the two away goals, but that Traore goal there, as you can see. Oh, I panicked. I was panicking at the end. It was squeaky bum time to the max. So as you can see, we are on course for a treble, a Premier League, which we already have. Do we get the Champions League and do we get the FA Cup? Well, let's go through them. No, we don't get the FA Cup. Kadlec with a late goal to bring us some back here against Tottenham, but then it went to penalties and Pedro Acosta. Oh God. With the losing penalty, Goetz, Moore and Lescott missed all his penalties. Now you're thinking, whoa, Lescott? Yes, I played Ron Lescott. I had so many injuries at this point. Goetz was out, I think. Fredinho was out. Garfanini obviously still broke his cruciate ligaments. He was still out. I think Goetze was out. Basically, I was at the very limit of my centre midfield, and that is an area I do need to. I think Guyan was also injured, so I had no choice but to throw Lescott in. He was the only person in my first team squad who wasn't injured and could play centre midfield. Trevor Sadler could, but there was no one else who could play, left. So I was at the limit really of my squad there, and it showed. I mean, we fucked up, but thankfully, it was to the Premier League there. We won against Everton there. That won us the league, I think. And this game against Watford, they gave a load of youngsters a go, and it didn't really work. These are some players I've got really high hopes for. Di Maria played his final game. He has now retired. It was weird, actually. He retired before the Champions League final, which made a lot of sense. But yeah, as you can see, 106. Oh, sorry, that's for Argentina. Da, 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 18 or so. That's 18. Of course, he had that original loan spell. If you watch the first series, where I did game by game right at the start of FM12, right at its release, um, he made 18 league appearances in the first one. Doesn't actually say how many he's made. Oh, there you go. It's on the side. Jesus, 184 appearances with 30 goals. Not bad. So we have the Premier League, and I'll get to that in a moment. We had, as you can see, I played a load of youngsters. Di Maria, as I say, last game. Torrance and Gibb, two youngsters I have very high hopes for. This guy, who is 16, threw him in, 2 million he's worth. It's not bad. He's got decent stats. Don't want to show you them there, but Shimpio played Gabrielli, Langabine, Alonso, Lescott, Gibb. So a load of youngsters there, and it didn't really work. But then again, I had to give them a rest because we were playing, guess who of all teams, Real Madrid in the Champions League final, and we won. So we finally have a Champions League win for the first time in 8 years. It's the third Champions League I've won. But you know, it was. I should have had more, but I've lost in like the last three. I've got to like three previous more finals. I've just lost in them all. As you can see, we got battered, but the defense was brilliant, and they really were. Rafael Ramirez, just when he needs this to be at the top of his game, he was. He put out a performance, and I tell you what a signing he's proved to be. Some of their players didn't turn up. Raponi, who is like one of the best players in the game. Joachim, who I've talked, I think it's Joachim or Hakim. I don't know if you can pronounce that. He was the guy I was looking for ages ago. I want to show you off. He was at one point the most expensive player in the game. They have Musa Sissoko as well. Campiani, he's another really good player. But as you can see, you know, Ramirez was top dog. Langeveld, the youngster, putting in a really good performance. Sadler was pretty good. And Goetz Moore, Jeremy Moore, what a signing he's been as well. Superb. Signing from Wigan. He's got 18 goals and 11 assists. Pretty damn good. 27 million. He's not been at all bad. So it's a Champions League win and a Premier League win. Unfortunately, we couldn't top it off with an FA Cup final win. But there you go. We'll play Man City of all teams in the the European Super Cup as they won the Europa League. And yeah, let's have a look then at the stats. However, so Fredinho got 20. I mean, Thomas. I look at that still to this day and think, good lord, this guy called James George, he could be really good potential. He's American of all of all countries. He's American. Second top goal scorer, I've got Jordan Ayew. Another one for Arsenal there, Son Heung-min. Then we have our Fredinho. Billy Young, who I think will probably go to a big club in the next year or two. Let's go to this. As you can see, Langabine, no man, I thought it was Ramirez. Goetz with 15, fairly quiet year by his standards. Moore with a good 18. Fredinho with 20. Fairly split this year between them three. Carlos Fierro couldn't really build on his progress from last year. Was he injured? No, 20 appearances. I mean, it's not. Actually, let me put it that way. I mean, look at that. There's a difference right there. The last season, 21 appearances, 19 goals. You know, because bear in mind, I have a big squad, a lot of strikers. You have to split it evenly. Otherwise, you know, they get all pissy. Cadillac with 6, so that's get slightly less effective, and then top Simon Moore with 5, Sadler with 5. Quite quiet for him as well. Then Guine and Alaba. But as I say, we were ravaged by injuries for a lot of this season, but we still managed to pull through and win the Premier League and the Champions League. Look over the squad. Let's just see the goals again. Fredinho 32 overall, Moore 28, so he was very continentally very good. Goetz with 24, Fierro with 17, Sadler with 10, Kadlec 8, and yeah, we're doing pretty well. I've got to show you Langeveld's goal actually. I want to show you this. For his first goal, I think it was against Wigan. Was it this? Was it that one? Let me just find it. Right, was it this one? No, it was Fredinho. Okay, hang on. It was definitely against Wigan. Okay, it's not here. Might have been at. Was it this one? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I've forgotten who it was against. It was actually, it might have been this one. Actually, yes, it is. Watch this for a goal. This is a crazy goal. I was thinking, oh, it's not going to be our day. We were just having so many shots, as you can see. It was finished 1-0, Langevel's goal. But it's 79th minute. And I just thought, we're not breaking this down. Check this out from Langeveld. Whoa! As obviously it was a cross come shot, but he scored. Fair play to him. So that is that then. That is the league and Champions League doubles. So it is a third Champions League 2024. And we got battered by Real Madrid, but we still pulled it out. It was a smash and grab, I suppose, but what like AC Milan did to us in 2007. But yeah, anyway, that's enough from me. Thank you very much for watching. Give the video a like, and I will be back for season 14. Oh, God. I'll see you then. Bye bye.